Start recording. And we are good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's stream. My name is Deshukwa Doherty, aka D-Man. I'm glad you're here with us today. Hope you saw some of our previous videos, but it's good for all of us to be here. And then before we dive in today, because today we're gonna look at the last game week. Finally, football is here. We're gonna look at the last game week. We're gonna look at our captains, our differentials, and we're also gonna look at any transfers that anyone is trying to move. And with me here, but before we do, please smash that like button, subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you think as we go along, and that's good. And then with me here today is Shola Bolori. Hey, Nosy Alpha.
Hey Dave, what's going on?
We are good. We are good. And then also here with me, finally making his first appearance on the stream is Abi. Abi, how's it going?
All good, all good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing well. Abi is all suited up, looking like a normal human being, but we know that's not the way it is in real life. Shola, how's the
Suited
stream
and
looking?
booted.
How's the stream looking, Shola, real quick?
Stream's looking good. Hey, okay.
All right, okay. So we're good. We're ready to get this going. First of all, obviously you can see me in my Arsenal top, just repping, because it looks like everybody just wants to be like Arsenal, just wants to play for Arsenal these days. News of Eze broke yesterday, which is actually pretty good because it looks like we might get a 7.5 Arsenal attacker, which would just be fucking marvelous, especially if he plays on that left. So before we dive into our teams and everything, I mean, Shola, Abi, you guys, we can start with Abi on this one. Abi, Eze coming in 7.5 Arsenal attacker. What do you think about that for Arsenal fans? I'm sorry, not for Arsenal fans, sorry, for FPL.
So pros and cons. Yeah, 7.5. That's a sweet way into the Arsenal team, but it's a lot of rotation risk there.
Yeah.
I thought that it's coming like no preseason, straight into it. Your first time to earn his shirts, that even at that, there might be a lot of minute restrictions initially. So, it's
I
a bit of an
know.
avoid for now, but if he gets going, 100%.
I have a strong feeling he's just going to come in and play on that left. He might not start the first few games, but I feel like he's definitely going to like come in and play that left side. I mean, we spent 68 million on that guy, so he's not coming there to come and. I don't think he's coming here to be a rotation option with Rice. I don't think that's going to happen. But
The rice.
Rice is the left
It's
eight
your
now.
captain, bro.
Who? Odegaard?
Oh,
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 you mean like he's coming to play
Okay,
Odegaard's
right.
place? No, I think I'll be very surprised if he plays Odegaard. But it's possible. But I'll be very surprised if he goes straight to Odegaard. If we had bought somebody like, say, Rodrigo, then I'll be like, yeah, definitely. He might be one that would rotate mainly with right. It's Odegaard. But, I think he's going to that left first of all, and then we'll see how it goes. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's see. I'm just happy we have the guy, and I'm happy for that 7.5 Arsenal attacker because a lot of these Arsenal guys are very expensive. And you know what? If he's on that left, oof, that just makes it sweeter. So what do you think about that, Shola, real quick?
I think it'll be a good signing for Arsenal. My only question is just where he's gonna play.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't know, is he gonna be a left wing option? Is he gonna be a 10? Is he gonna be so I don't know. For me, it's a wait and see with him
Yeah, of course. We're
to
definitely
see
wait
how
and see.
to see how to see how he's going to be used by Arteta because there's a lot of talk that's saying that he's an option for Odegaard's road, and there's more talk that he's going to be on the left. So I don't know.
Okay.
It's one that I really gotta wait because now you also have on that left now. If we're talking about the left, you have Eze as an option, you have Martinelli as an option, and you have Madueke as an option. So
That's
it's really tricky.
Yeah.
And Trossard as well. Exactly. I forgot about Trossard. That he just got a pay rise.
There you go.
So it's a big wait and see for me because even if you want to say, okay, what if he plays the 10? You have him, Odegaard, and Wanyeri who can all play there.
Yeah,
Even though Wanyeri is at the bottom of the pecking order. Um, what's it called?
you'll see.
You can't really tell. I mean, it's a good signing for Arsenal. You guys personally, the player I'm a fan of, the player I like, I think he'll do good things for Arsenal. But in terms of game time, that's the only thing I'm concerned about.
All right, fair enough. I mean,
Halima and Tyra,
oh,
shout out by the way. Thanks for joining in.
oh, okay, nice one, nice one. Sorry, who did you say? Because I'm not looking at it.
Halima, Tyra, look, Fani, thanks for joining in. We
Oh,
see
okay.
you. We see you there.
All right, nice one, nice one, nice one. And then Anima created her own team. I told her to send me her team. Let me see what's going on. She was like, "Why do you want to see my team? Like, nigga, am I doing it with you? Am I competing with you?" But maybe she doesn't want me to spoil her team. Before I spoil her team now and everything. But anyways, that's pretty good. So now we can dive straight into the game week review. Last week, I think Shola came up top, 61 points. That Haaland
I mean,
captain,
come on, bro.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Come on, bro.
Salah
Come on, bro.
Lukaku.
Come on.
yeah. 61 points. If you can see the screen, I'll just read it out real quick. Dubravka with 2, the Kuiper with 2, Dogu with 1. I not get some Defcon points.
Yeah, he got
Nice,
Defcon points.
nice, 4 points. Mailing
Yeah,
with
he was on
1.
course for 8 points.
Ooh, that'd be sweet. Palmer with 3, Salah with 8, Ndiaye with 2, Reinders with 10, Bowen with 2, and Haaland with 26. I think I can sort of hear myself echoing in somebody's screen. I'm not sure whose screen that is. But do you guys hear that too?
I don't hear anything. It's all
Yeah,
fine here.
I heard.
You hear it a bit, Abby?
Yeah, but it stopped. It's all good now.
Okay. Maybe it was. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, so that's Shola's team. Captain Haaland. You must be pleased with that, Shola.
Yeah. It's I mean, like I said in the last stream, like I said, I didn't understand why Haaland's ownership was that low. It made no sense to me. It made no sense to me, and that's why, like, I was like, let me just have all the three big guns, even though at some point I'm probably just gonna reduce it to two. But at the start, like, let's see how the big guns start the season. That there was no way I was going starting the season without Haaland and Salah at the very minimum. I could have gone without Palmer because initially I didn't want to, but it is what it is. I decided to, and that's fine.
Okay.
So I'm actually pretty pleased. He got 2 goals. It was easy work for City. I mean,
Easy work.
fine. Wolves give them problems like the first 20 minutes, but once they got the first goal, they were just cruising to the end.
Okay, fair enough. Abi, you came second. I said you came second. Your team actually finished, second most points, 58 points. I'll read it out real quick. Sales with 2, Tarkowski with 4. Did Tarkowski got DEFCON points too?
Yep.
I think I'm the only one that didn't drop DEFCON points today, Sha. Funny enough. And then Van de Ven with 6, Diouf with 1, Palmer with 6, Kudus with 10, Gibbs White with 5. Man, you had points all over the place. Gibbs White with 5, Gakpo with 7, Watkins with 12, Haaland with 13, Yao Pedro with 2. The only fuck up there was your captain with Palmer with 6. So you must actually be happy that you got all these points despite your captain not doing so well.
I mean, yeah, but the fact that my captain did rubbish too is still a downer. That could have been a very good week, like 69 points type shit.
Yeah. Unlucky there, but I mean, most of the guys you picked here, they all did pretty well. I mean, Kudus there with 10, Gibbs White and Gakpo. You must be feeling really good going into this next game week.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Like 7.5 over 10.
All right, fair enough. All right, my team. To be honest, I did just about the average. Slow start, not surprising, but it is what it is. Sells 2 points. Van de Ven 6, Gabriel 6, which was both of them good. 1B with 1. My God, the way Sunderland crippled these guys was crazy. Salah with 16, Palmer with 3, Saka 3, Reinders 10, Watkins with 2, Bowen with 2, and Pirot with 2. That Pirot one was actually very annoying because like 2 minutes after this guy stepped out of the pitch, they got a pen, and I was just crying like, look at my points. Look at all my points just going. Who was the guy that haven't scored it? One the Meche guy or something like that. I can't even
I mean,
remember.
the guy that
It's
replaced him.
Mecha, yeah.
The guy that
The
what?
guy that replaced him scored. The guy
Yeah,
that
it was
replaced
him
him
now.
scored.
It was him now. He
Mecha.
was the one that scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it is what it is. So 53 points to start off with. Not really. But to be honest, I'm not really that fast. Game week 2 is coming up. I'm pretty much rolling. Are any of you guys rolling, or are you guys trying to make transfers here and there?
At
I'm
the
rolling.
moment,
Sorry, shall I?
at the
Shall I go
moment, I'm
first?
rolling.
At the
At
moment,
the
you're
moment,
rolling.
I'm rolling.
Okay, what about you, Habi?
I'm rolling too.
Yeah, rolling now. I mean, you guys had very good weeks, so I expect you guys to roll and not even what's it called, make transfers. But anyways, here is so that's our first page, game week review. So next page, we're gonna have a little bit of fun here, and this one is especially for Habi. There we go. I don't know if you guys know what this is. Do you know what this is, Shola? You know what this
Is
is?
that a coconut?
That coconut guy from Moana. The coconut guy from Moana. So
I can't even see what you guys are showing.
it's it. Well, yeah, on your phone. Maybe that's why you can't see the video. But it's like those. Have you watched Moana?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those small
Yeah.
coconut men.
Yeah.
Don't fuck
So today's question is: do I have a coconut head? So this is kind of like related to transfer.
Always.
So the coconut is going to spin a little bit right there. All right. Anyways, so this is because Habi, sometimes he likes to do some things that are not natural, and his head is just too strong. He has coconut hair. So I've got a few questions regarding a few players, and I want to see what Habi thinks about this. So first player on here, Reinders. Habi, do I have a coconut head if I do not find a way to get Reinders in my team?
I mean, not exactly. For this period, he's not an automatic get. So if you have him at 5.5, yeah, you don't need to stress. But if you don't, you could do without him. So yeah, nope, no coconut head there.
Okay, fair enough. You know what? Habi doesn't actually have Reinders, so so you can see that this is
It is a coconut transfer.
Oh
there
my
you go.
God.
Somebody that doesn't want to hear word. That's what to use. All right, second up here is Haaland. Now, this is somebody that you have. Now, most people, it's hard for them to bring Haaland in if you didn't start with him. But, Habi, right now, if you don't have Haaland, should you be looking for ways to get him in eventually?
Yes, 100%, bro. If you don't have Haaland, you are snoozing.
You are snoozing,
Dare
yeah.
I say, quote me anywhere. It's even more important than having Salah.
Ooh,
me
I like
anywhere.
that. I like that.
Yes.
I
Okay,
agree.
and on this Haaland thing, Shola, was there any cheap midfielder that you saw, apart from Reinders maybe, that you saw today that somebody could bring in to kind of fund the Haaland move?
You mean this game week?
Yeah, this game week. Was there anybody that caught your eye?
I mean, the only person I can really say is KDH, and that's solely because he was on all the set pieces.
There you go. Yeah.
Just because of that. But apart from that, no, not really. No,
Alright.
because even Marlon
that you
I
got.
thought was going to start this start.
Yeah.
So I'm actually hoping that he starts the second game week.
Okay.
But or unless like you want to go like Adingra, because yeah, he did look good against West Ham.
There you go.
And he's on set pieces, he got an assist. So Adingra is one that you can look. He's 5.5 as well. So probably just him.
Okay. Fair
And
enough.
maybe KDH if you want to go that route, because KDH literally was on all their set pieces, all of them.
Fair enough. I agree with that. So I put that up just to say, look, if you don't have Haaland and you're looking for a way to get him, because it's kind of hard to get to him if you didn't start with him, I want to try and find a way to get people there as well. All right. Finally, the last one here is Verts. Habi, do I have a coconut head if I am not transferring Verts out of my team?
No, your head is perfectly. Oh, transfer him out? Did you say out?
Out, yes.
I mean, give him maybe 1 or 2 more tries.
Yeah.
If you don't have him, don't bring him in. But I mean, if you do, give him 1 more. But if he's so poor against Newcastle, ship him, like, throw him away.
All right, fair enough. I say this because he's one of the guys that people have moved out for. there are a lot of people moving from Verts to like say Reinders, so that's why I bring him up. All right, so that's a little bit of fun with that. We'll bring up this segment on that time, but then moving on. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about our captain choices for this week. For this week, I am going with Saka against Leeds. I mean, Leeds is a championship team. They played well against Everton, and it felt like they were more expansive against Everton. Like they looked like they wanted to come and attack. And I like all those teams that like to come to the Premier League, especially from the Championship. When they come to the Premier League and they're like, yes, we're coming here to play football. We're not coming here to defend. I like it when teams do that because what usually happens is that these big teams, their quality shows and they get points. And also with Leeds, we have a history of dicking them. I can't remember the amount of times Salah has popped against them, but I know he has gotten points against them in the past. So mine is pretty straightforward. I've gone for Salah. Salah, you went
Saka, you
for.
mean?
Oh, sorry, Saka,
Saka,
Saka, Saka, Saka. That Salah's name is just it's too sweet for captain. Shola, you've gone for Haaland against Man City. Why are you going there?
Simply because it's Holland. He's fixture proof. I mean, to be fair, Burnley had some opportunities against Spurs. Even though, yes, Spurs are obviously better defensively under Thomas Frank. Burnley were still able to get some chances against Spurs, and to be fair, I think City, like I said, like we've all chatted about this. I think City are going to be this season. I think this is going to be a revenge season for them. So I think they are going to be on smoke this season. So and Haaland is obviously going to be the person that is scoring the majority of the goals. So that's why for me it's just the best captaincy option. The reason why I didn't go Palmer was because I wasn't convinced with him on Sunday.
Yeah.
And again, it's an early fixture. I don't like captain. I don't like putting my captain on the first game of the game week. And then with Salah, I didn't go Salah. I decided not to go Salah because St. James Park, they are going to be up for it.
Yeah.
Newcastle are going to be. If there's any game Newcastle are going to be up for, it's this game, especially because of what's going on with Isaac.
I know, right?
Like the fans are going to be lit. The players are going to be lit. Like because Liverpool are the reason why Isaac stopped playing. So anyhow, the players, the fans, they have all of this in mind. That's why I didn't even go there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a game that like Newcastle wins like 1-0 or like 2-1 or something.
All right, fair enough. What I would say as well, in addition to that Liverpool Newcastle game, is that one thing about Salah though against Newcastle he pops so. But I mean, it's a way I expect Newcastle to go defensive, to be honest. But he does pop against Newcastle. He gets his goals. But let's see how it goes. He didn't look that sweet this game week. And well, moving on to somebody else that didn't look that sweet this game week. Watkins, 9.0, Aston Villa. Habib, you've gone for Watkins as your captain this week. Why have you gone there?
Yep. I mean, Brentford, they just look out of sorts, bro. They've lost their best players. It's a new manager. I don't know, they're just not striking me with so much confidence. And I think Watkins should have a bounce back game. That's why I'm going there.
Okay, fair enough. And then, I mean, I look at what the way Aston Villa played last week. It wasn't nice. It actually it wasn't a good showing from them. So I'm not even really sure. I mean, you watch the game, right? Before the red card, there was nothing they didn't have anything against Villa, did they?
Dude, that was one of the worst games. That was arguably the worst game of the weekend.
Yeah. It looked like I
raise you Arsenal versus United.
Yeah, and then even speaking about Newcastle as well, because it's somebody that I think Shola, you had him on your players to bounce back as well. Was Gordon?
Yeah.
Was Gordon? So somebody like Gordon as well. He had like you said, I think he had like 1 or 2 chances. Even Elanga had like a few chances as well. Could have gotten an assist if what's his name? What's the name? Konsa didn't pull what's his name down? Didn't pull Gordon down.
Yeah, Gordon was through on goal.
Yeah.
Gordon was through on goal and he was likely to score, and we saw Gordon deployed at the false 9. So
yeah.
If a goal is going to come against Liverpool, it'll most likely be on the break.
Yeah.
And Gordon has the pace to cause problems. I mean, Van Dijk and Konate, I don't know what they were doing against Bournemouth. I don't know. Especially Konate's mind is like a Real Madrid. That's what it looks like.
Speaking of that,
thinking about Real Madrid.
speaking of Liverpool defense as well. We just heard that Frimpong is actually going to be out till the international break, and that's like a big chunk of money that some people have invested in him. I mean, last week he
Yeah.
got like, was it 1 or 2 points?
Got 1 point.
He got one
Got
point
1
because he
point.
got taken off early.
1 point, bro.
Yeah.
Not
So,
early. Not minutes before the 60th minute. 60th minute.
Yeah,
1
got
minute
up to
shy.
59 minutes.
that was crazy. And for some reason, Abi, you're echoing. Do you hear Abi echoing, Shola?
A little bit.
Yeah, I heard it. But anyhow, Shola. But the point is, Frimpong is going to be out for 2 weeks. So, while we're on the subject right now, if you were going to pick a defender, if you were in that spot where you had Frimpong as well, who would you be going to this week? And let's just say we're targeting this week. We're not targeting any other week. You can go first, Shola. Oh, sorry, you can go first, Abi. Sorry.
Definitely an Arsenal defender. Ideally, I'd have said a fullback, but your fullback pairing, they're actually very unsafe at this point because I was surprised Pascal and White started instead of Timber and Kelly. So probably just one of Gabriel or Saliba to be safe.
Alright, fair enough. I don't know why me, I can hear the echo like proper. I don't know if you did something to your mic just now, but it's different now. But anyways, Shola, what about you? Who would be your top guy to go for this week?
Well, Javier has already mentioned Arsenal defense, so I'm not going to go there.
Okay.
Norman, because of City play, I won't go because I would have maybe like Diaz or Inuri, but City play Spurs. Spurs have a good attacking players that can punish you.
Alright, fair enough.
So I mean, when it comes to defense this week, it's a bit tough. It's a bit tough because
I'm looking at the fixtures, by the way.
a lot of the fixtures are not the best, but maybe an Aston Villa defender like Matty Cash.
Fair enough. This guy, I have a feeling Brentford is Brentford's first home game of the season. They're not just going to lie down. Though. I think you're putting too much shade on them.
They lie down, but damn, man, they're just bad. They were just bad against Nottingham Forest. Like they were bad. It's crazy.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, I'm looking at the fixtures as well, and you're right. To be honest, apart from Arsenal and most of the other teams, Burnley, Sunderland, they're both facing themselves. Brentford has. What about this guy that scored? He got massive points, and we didn't even mention him. Ballard,
Sunderland against Burnley.
I mean, Burnley are not that good.
Good.
Go on,
It's
Abi.
the first. Oh my bad. Go on, Javi. Go on.
No, I was like, no one is trying to get a Sunderland defender. Not yet.
Yeah, fair enough. 17 points, but like we're still going to swerve that for a minute. Shola, you were saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing about Sunderland too is I think it's also a wait and see. I mean,
Yeah.
they smashed West Ham, but but we don't know what they're about. Even though I think Sunderland will stay up because I think they've done good business in the summer. The players like Xhaka, they permanently signed Enzo Lefebvre, and they've done some decent business. Adingra from Brighton, so at least they have that, some good players that can keep them up.
Okay, fair enough.
Right, and even if I was to go their defense, it's their right back I'll go to.
Okay.
What's his name? Ronaldo that they got from Atletico Madrid.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's dead now.
He's 4.0. He's 4.0. He looks very attacking as well. So
nice.
if I was to go to Sunderland, I won't go to Ballard. It's him I'll go to. You know me, I love my cheapies.
He loves his cheapies. His cheap guys. Alright, fair enough. I was gonna say definitely an Arsenal player. I have Gabriel, so I'm actually looking forward to Gabriel getting something set piece wise. But somebody I actually spoke about in my watch list video, aka the Watch. You guys should check it out. There's some cool stuff there. But anyways, one person I actually picked out is why are you shaking your head? Why are you acting like a hitter?
Because I remember what you put there and I was dying, bro.
Alright, the player that I put there, the Arsenal defender I put there is Calafiori. And I put him there because of the advanced positions that he was taking as a left back. But again, like Shola said earlier, with the fullbacks at Arsenal, you got to be careful because those fullbacks, they move up and down. Sorry, they have rotation risks with Mikel. You're not sure who's going to start this week or who's going to start next week. So you got to be careful there. All right, so those are captain choices, and that's a little bit of discussion on Frimpong and where people should go. And final one, we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one. Trust or doubt. That's what we're going to play this time. And Shola, for you, I mean, you already made your own feelings clear. But again, trust or doubt this weekend. Oli Watkins, where are you on that?
Trust.
Trust, yeah, yeah. I've already talked
Mm-hmm.
about a little bit about him, so that's fine. Um, Abi, what about you on this one? I don't think you have Bowen. Do you have Bowen?
No, I don't.
Okay, you don't have Bowen. Bowen, trust or doubt this weekend against Chelsea? Ooh, spicy.
Doubt, duh.
D-
What trust the boy for?
This guy, well, we didn't even talk about the Chelsea game at all. Funny enough, I think Cucurella actually looked really good again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Again, this
actually did.
it did
Yeah,
look good. So that's an option as well if you want to keep all that money in a big player, and it's a good defense. But what are the games
about
against West Ham
Watkins.
usually like, Abi, with you guys?
Hey,
Oh,
I'm not
sorry.
the only one
What
that
do you
trusts Watkins. I mean, they have Beno in the chat also trusts Watkins. So hey,
Heh.
shout out to
There you
Beno,
go.
man,
There
bro.
you go. Trust. Yeah. There you go. It's
Shout out to
good.
Beno, bro.
Yeah. There you
You
go.
know.
There you go.
So at least I might not know Bob. I have small sense.
So, fair enough. But Habib, these games against West Ham, how do they usually go? Are they usually very tight?
Yes, normally, especially away.
Yeah.
Because we might still end up winning, but hardly would we see a blowout or anything of the like.
Okay.
It's probably a tight game, one or two goal margin, possibly.
Fair enough. And this is the Potter Derby,
But
Abi.
I have a strong but.
Yeah.
If it is anything to go by the Sunderland game, because this guy was piss poor, Hermansen, the new keeper they got from Leicester, he was literally shoot and score.
Yeah.
Like the first header was poor.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think it was Isido's goal, the third one.
Yeah.
He was just doing nonsense. So if he puts in such a performance against Chelsea, bro, it's gonna be a beat down.
Um,
So hopefully
yeah. Palmer
he
could
does
go
the
off.
same thing.
Palmer could go off as
Yeah.
well. So that's another one as well. Thank God I have him. All right, Shola, last one here. Trust or doubt? After that first performance by Salah, do you trust or do you doubt Salah? Does it have to be just
I
this
mean, it's
weekend?
not like
Because this is somebody that is a staple in everybody's team. So moving forward this season, is he looking more of a trust or is he looking more of a doubt this season?
well, dude. It's Salah. You can't. It's Salah. You can't doubt. You can't doubt. You can't doubt. And shout out to Bode and Buki that are trusting Watkins with me,
Oh my God.
bro. And I something.
I have Watkins as well, by the way, but I'm losing trust in the guy. He has to bring it. I'm telling. Look, the thing about Watkins is every time I've trusted Watkins with a captain handband, he always screws me over. Constant. There was the first one was I think 2 seasons ago. I can't remember who they were playing with. Somebody that just got smoked and he dropped like 2 points. And I think last season he did the same thing and that 2 pointer. So when it comes to Watkins as captain, I'm I don't like it. But this week I'm not captaining him, but I have him there. So Salah again, I have Salah as well. You can't doubt Salah. You just gotta trust him as well. But yeah, he's probably going to be in my team until maybe he gets injured until it becomes clear that Salah is not the one. But until then, Salah is a mainstay. And even though I'm giving Saka the badge, captain badge this week, I'm still a little bit afraid of what Salah might do this weekend. All right, so that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys today. For everyone in the chat and for everyone that's come on to watch us, thank you so much. We appreciate it. And
Wait.
oh,
What
go
are
on.
you running
Go on.
to? Pause.
Yeah, where you running
And
to,
as
bro?
usual,
What's that?
a moment of madness, something has flashed through my mind.
Go on.
I'm thinking of taking a 1 week punt on Martinelli. Sell Kudus for Martinelli because that's like 0.5 in my bank.
Oh my
And
God.
I don't have any assets in that Arsenal versus Leeds game. So I'm like, that would be a perfect opportunity. I mean, Kudus is against City. That would be tough.
Is it
I
really
just
tough?
like sideways deal.
Is it really tough for
Yeah.
Kudus? Why? Why is it tough for Kudus?
I mean, it is against City. So for one, I know Spurs won't have a lot of the ball.
Okay.
And then Spurs, the attackers, yeah, they are good, but City's defense too is not the best, but it still is. They can match up with Spurs' attack, and they actually have a shot-stopping keeper like Trafford. So
All right.
who is actually very proactive. Like I saw the Wolves game, he was super proactive with his keeping too. So he's off the line much quicker.
Yeah.
Even for all the loose balls around the box, he's usually around there. So like, kind of really impressive stuff. So I don't even think Spurs would do a lot of scoring.
All right.
Arsenal leads. Martinelli should start, and he should be among the goals if people choose to have sense.
I think you are playing a dangerous game, and this is why you have a coconut head. Because I don't know why you are playing a dangerous game because Arsenal have too many options. So even if he starts, very likely that if it doesn't go well, he's going to get taken off. There are just too many options in that left. There's Trossard, there's
That's why we.
Eze.
That's why we play the game. That's why we play
Well,
the
this
game,
guy,
man. We got
this
some
guy,
sense,
Kudus
bro.
just scored some nice points for you, and you want to take him out already.
Guys,
Just 1 week, bro.
dude, there's a comment I just saw here that I love.
Go on.
Bale is captain Strand Larson. That's a
Ooh,
big
that's
one.
nice against that Bournemouth
That's
defense,
what.
right?
That's how to play the game.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Shout out to
that's how to play the game.
All you Maverick guys, I'm not Maverick.
Shout out to the name.
Bello, Lance Bello. It's captain Strand Larson, bro. Come on. Let's go there. Let's have a picture like that.
Alright, fair enough.
Amen to a Sesko hat trick, bro.
Sorry, say that again.
I said amen to a Sesko hat trick.
Wait, who? I even thought it was did you say Sesko? Is he even going to
Yeah,
start?
that's what sound fun. That's what Jalani's wants. That's what Jalani said. Sesko hat trick.
Sesko hat trick. Which one? Which Jaladi? There are like 20 of these niggas. Which one?
Sesko, I speak it into existence.
Fair enough. I'm sure. Wait, does he have Sesko? I doubt it. Where is he getting it from?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright, no wala. But I mean, Habib, which other person can you take out for Martinelli if you wanted to try?
I mean, so my other midfielders are Palmer, Gakpo, Gibbs White. I'm not taking out Gibbs White. I'm not taking out Palmer. So that leaves Kudus or Gakpo. And the way I play it is, I like to have a representation in each fixture. So if I take out Gakpo or Gibbs White, I don't have people in that fixture anymore.
Yeah.
But for the City Spurs game, I already have a Haaland. So, and of course, City will be the favorites. So yeah, that's how I like to play.
You know, it could be a Maverick move. You know what? Do it. Let me see how it works out. I actually want to see how it works out. Do it. Let me see. Do it. Let me see how it works out. Because I mean, it could definitely work. It could definitely work. Because it's Leeds. It's Leeds. But it's just that we have too many options. That's why. Yeah.
But if Kudus rises in price tonight, I wouldn't do it. I'm not trying to mess up
fair enough.
My budget. So if he rises now, I'm not. Yeah.
One thing I do know is that I actually like Kudus for this weekend. I'm not going to lie to you. I like him for this weekend because that City defense is they play high lines and Spurs are just going to defend deep and try to burst out quickly. So I have a feeling this is the kind of weekend that they can get something.
Well, Kudus will not be the one to catch them in behind, if at all.
Yeah.
Kudus
he's fast, but he's not that fast, to be honest. He's alright.
Yeah, exactly.
He's alright. He's good. He's paced for that one. So I mean, talking about Spurs, there was news that they wanted to exchange what's his name, Richarlison, for Eze as well. So I hope that well, no, I don't hope that was fake news. I hope it was real so that Richarlison can give them problems, because he's going to be vexed that they tried to do that. But you know, especially after he's the one that scored their goals this weekend, he's going to be vexed. But it is what it is. So I mean, before I head off now, do you guys have anything else you want to add?
Yes.
Abi's on it to deal. Which other one? Abi said he has something. Hold on. Abi, what else you got?
So this one is more of hopeful thinking, but based on news I saw. So like Spurs are in for Nathan Collins. So let them just shake his head. Let him never play against Villa. So Watkins will score like 20.
Oh, I see what you mean. Another good reason for Watkins to get points. Nice. Yeah. You know what? Now that you guys are, you know what? Now that you guys are putting so much heat on this Watkins, if he now doesn't get points because I did captain him, I'm going to be pissed next week. But let's see how it goes. Because I know for sure, now that I'm not even... Dude, I'm just saying, like, with Watkins, he has I've collected too many L's with that guy, to the point now that I'm just like, yo, is it my team? If he gets points, he gets points. But at this point, I'm kind of like chilled. And then speaking of Watkins as well, after this weekend, depending on how Gyökeres looks, Gyökeres is gunning for Watkins shirt in my team right now. Especially with Havertz out injured, even though they said it might not be that long. But with Havertz out injured, that means that Gyökeres is going to get all the minutes. And I think that might be a good place to go. So Watch out for that one. That's a change I could make. But I think Bowen is first on my list. I don't like the fact that he's not taking pens. Well, we don't know. It's Paqueta. It's Paqueta that takes their pens. So, I'm looking at it. He didn't really get me those points against Sunderland that I was really hoping for. So, he's on the chopping block a little bit, but let's see how it goes. All right. Anything else you guys want to say before we call it?
I have a question.
Go on.
Since it's for you, Shokwe.
Yeah.
So, there's talk. I don't know how confirmed it is, but there's chat that Gyökeres is going to be a penalty taker.
Yeah.
Is that true? Do you know how true that is?
There's been a lot of talk about it from like in the last 2 months. There's been a lot of talk since Mikel said what he said a few months ago, where he kind of said he will let them kind of like sort it out, and if they don't, he will step in. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but I can tell you this: if Arsenal has a pen and Gyökeres takes it this weekend, all bets are off. Everybody's going to rush him. Everybody's going to rush him. But I can see us giving him a pen if we get a pen, especially if we're already leading, because for sure Arteta will want him to get going, right? Like getting goals. We want him to start scoring goals. So even if we're not leading, I can very much see Gyökeres getting a free pen. Do you get okay, come and score a free goal.
That makes sense.
It's not the first one that we've done that for. I think we did it for.
No, it's not. A lot of teams do that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we did it
A
for
lot
Albert.
of teams do that. Like when your striker comes in, you give him the ball to kind of get his confidence going.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I have no. Even though I like that Saka takes it, whenever Saka takes a pen, I'm never sure of it. There's a way he runs up and kicks the ball. I'm always like, this guy, like he doesn't kick it with power. He doesn't know. He's just always trying to do something. And funny enough, when you look at his pen record, it's not bad. He has only missed like 2 pens or something like that in the last 2 or 3 years or whatever it is. But it's just that he just doesn't look. You just don't get that confidence that you get with other players. But like I said, Gyökeres as our pen taker, I don't mind. Let our striker get goals, please. Let our striker get goals. It's fine. I don't mind if he gets the pen. So me, I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. So yeah, I think that's all I have. I know I've tried to come off like 3 times now. You guys always have questions. So do you guys have anything else you want to add?
No,
Who's your
pretty
differential for the week?
Yeah, nice. So thank you.
We don't forget about
I
that.
said, who is your differential for the week?
Oh, my differential for the week. It might be Martinelli.
I forgot.
Martinelli.
Nah, it's not
I
Martinelli.
don't see this man.
It's not Martinelli. I am going to go for. I didn't actually think of a differential this week. Funny enough, but if I quickly look,
Yeah, I have my own.
who do you have?
I have Odegaard.
Ooh, Odegaard. Okay, that's spicy against Leeds. That's very spicy. I like it. What about you, Abi? Who do you got?
My differential is a defender, Patrick Dorgu. Let's go.
Against Fulham, yeah.
My guy.
Fulham, yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, not bad. I'm gonna go for.
Funny thing is, initially, he's the one I wanted to pick, but with United, I don't want to. A lot of United fans are getting gassed. Like, oh, we bowled so well against Arsenal. Yeah, we played so well against Arsenal, but again, this is the type of thing that we can go and play well against Arsenal.
Yeah.
And be completely rubbish against Fulham. I've not gone to the degree where I trust this team at all. I don't trust this coach yet.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't go with Dogo as my differential, because I'm still yet to be convinced. But I like what I saw against Arsenal is encouraging. Like I've said, if we can what's it called? If we can maintain this kind of performances against Arsenal, like we did, I think we'll be fine. But again, that's a big if.
All right, fair enough. It's like they always say.
That's what my own 2 cents.
It's like
Oh wait, you guys.
Oh, go on. Wait, I was going to say something like.
Something else just. Okay, go on.
Yeah. I was going to say that like I think it's Fisayo that says this a lot. If my auntie had a dick, she would be my uncle. Right? So you guys, you got a lot of ifs there. But Habi, you were going to say something before I say my differential. Go ahead.
Somebody just caught my eye.
Who?
The David Brooks for Bournemouth.
That's an interesting one. He had an assist, right?
Yep.
He had an assist.
And he's home to Wolves.
How much is he? He's like 5.5, Abi.
5 million, no 5.
There you go. So that's another person again that you can use to, like, if you are looking to afford Haaland, that's another one that makes sense as well. My differential, I'm gonna go Gordon against Liverpool. I'm gonna go Gordon against Liverpool. I like that Liverpool defense. With Frimpong out, I think they are going to play Conor Bradley this weekend. Apparently he has trained.
Out.
Is he out? Stott said he trained now.
Bradley was okay. I don't know about today, but before today he was out. He's been out.
Oh yeah, Stott said they trained.
Bradley's been out.
He's been out, boy. I think he trained. So maybe they play. What's his name?
So
Gomez
is at right back.
Probably if you could play Gomez at right back, they probably are a bit stronger defensively. To be honest, if they play Gomez at right back,
that's actually true.
Yeah, if they play Gomez at right back, they're a bit stronger defensively. All right, fair enough. But I'm still gonna go Gordon though. See what he does. 7.5 guy as well. So yeah, that's where I will go for my differential. I haven't checked our differential team, but remember our differential team is like we picked it set and forget team. So maybe I'll have a look at it in like maybe 5-10 game weeks, see what's going on there, just peep in and look whether the team has been doing well so far. But I want to leave it. I want to let him marinate a little bit. Let me not force it at this point in time. All right, so that's where we are. I think I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to keep quiet because I know one of you might want to add something again. And then
No, I'm good.
Yeah, are you good, Abby? This body catch your eye.
No, I'm just going to reiterate what I was saying, so I don't mislead the public. If Kudus rises, I am not selling him. And if he doesn't rise, or if he rises, I'll do Dewsbury Hall to David Brooks. That's all. I'm done for the day.
Nice. I like you see, I like that as well because you're targeting something this week. You're not just staying still, You're not like me that is a wait and see, take it small by small kind of guy. You're a sharp, give it to me. I like it. So no hobo, pause. But basically but yeah, I like that you're targeting somebody this week. So I might look into that as well. But really and truly, I'm kind of just I'm trying to see what I can pick up from this second week, and then from next week I'll try to move forward and pick somebody else, and make one or two changes depending on how the players do this weekend. All right. With that being said, thank you guys for listening so far. Again, like, subscribe. Before I go, actually, I was watching this Nigerian movie yesterday. Well, I wasn't watching it. Alima was watching it, and it was about this. What was it about? It was about this babe and her husband that they were trying to they were trying to set up their own like YouTube page, and they were fighting so that they can get views and stuff like that, so that people will watch and like, so that they can get money. So I just mentioned it because I just remembered. I was like, oh yeah, and I was trying to do my PowerPoint there. So I was like, you know what, maybe by next 2 weeks, maybe one of us should do like a little small fight so that somebody can, so that we can trend. Exactly. Hey, that's what they did. They did a fight so that they can trend. So we can do some acting, I did some acting when I was in primary school. So I did Macbeth. So it actually wasn't that bad, and I have a face for the camera. So yeah. I don't know about Shola's nose, but...
Please.
I don't know. What was the answer of that?
I'm sorry. Look, I just remember that movie, and I don't know where I was going with that. But I just remember that movie, and it was just funny, and blah blah blah. But subscribe, like, let us trend, so that we can get money and feed these damn kids. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good stay lucky.
Thanks for watching, man. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, bye.
We'll see you on the next one.
Stay lucky, yeah? All right. Goodbye.
Yes, sir.